Heritage Sports Podcast. We're about to preview the Christmas games all for you right now. I know Christmas time, by the way, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Not a time where a lot of creators drop, so we want to give you something for Christmas Day to give you a guide on what to watch. So if you're not watching YouTube, not watching our channel, you can at least watch the games. So let's break down the NFL games. Christmas is on a Sunday, but they moved most of the games to Saturday. There's only three games on Sunday. It's Miami versus Green Bay, Broncos versus the Rams, Bucks versus the Cardinals. Let's start with Miami. Miami are 4-point favorites against Green Bay in Miami. I think both teams have been inconsistent. Miami has been the better team all year. I will say lately they've been a little shaky. I don't anticipate them losing this game, but in the long run, I worry about them in the playoffs. I think they win. If I'm betting the money line, I'm betting that and that they cover the spread. Green Bay has been inconsistent every game to me. You don't know who's going to show up. It's Aaron Rodgers and their receiver Watson, who's really good. Outside of that, you don't know what you're going to get from them, and their defense always gives up just crazy plays, yardage, and that's what's really kept them inept offense, and their defense has kept them from winning games this year. Next one, this is the money game. This is the one you need to listen up on. Broncos versus the Rams. Yuck. All right. The game is going to be in Los Angeles. It's going to be in SoFi Stadium. All right, out there in Inglewood. Broncos suck. The Rams suck. So I don't even know. I think Ripken or something like that is the quarterback for Denver while Russell is out. And then the Los Angeles Rams is Baker Mayfield. Both these teams stink. It is the Broncos are 2.5 favorites to win this game. This is the game where you don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, it's a pick'em game, even though it's a 2.5. I don't know who's going to win. I can't say the Rams are going to win. I can't say the Broncos are going to win. They're inept. The best reason why this is a money game, nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody. If there's a game that Vegas can't call accurately, is this one. So if you remember, the Lions played the Vikings last week, and the Lions were favorites. Everybody was like, "What? The Vikings have this record?" But somehow Vegas knew. They don't know this game. This is a trash game. Trust me. So it's not going to be worth watching, but if you want to bet it, have something to watch during Christmas, I think this is the game to make money on, because there's no way you can accurately say who's going to win this game and what the spread is. I I have no confidence whatsoever, but that's generally where the money's made. The next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Cardinals. The game is in Phoenix. As everyone knows, Kyler Murray is out. The Bucks are 6.5 favorites to win that game. I totally expect the Bucks to beat the piss out of the Arizona Cardinals, and it'll be another segment on Hard Knocks. So I think that's the easiest game. The problem is the odds aren't going to be great. It's like everybody knows Tampa's going to win. So I wouldn't put too much stock into that, but those are the Christmas NFL games. Let's go to the NBA games. The 76ers start the slate against the Knicks. The 76ers are 2.5 point favorites. The Knicks are on a crazy winning streak, so I would stay away from this game. I think the 76ers are going to win, but you know, the Knicks just love to go on these little runs and then end up falling apart later on in the year. So I would be careful with that game. The Lakers Mavs. This is interesting. The Mavs are 4 point favorites. Of course, Anthony Davis ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be LeBron and the LeBronettes. So against, it's funny, LeBron and LeBronettes versus Luca and the Lukettes. But I think Mavs are a deeper team, more well-rounded team. So I will go with the Mavs in that matchup. You know, you don't want Christmas LeBron, but I don't see them winning. The Mavs have consistently gone over 100, and the Lakers have struggled to maintain offense at times. So I will go with the Mavs. Bucks versus the Celtics. This game is so crazy. The Celtics are favored by 4. The Celtics, you don't know who's going to show up. You don't know what kind of team's going to show up. They've been great most of the year, but you just never know. Like these big high-end games, they just don't show up on. They played the Warriors like 2 weeks ago, and you think, oh, the Celtics are going to get back, and this game's going to be competitive. Nothing of the sort. They lost. So they're going against the Bucks. The Bucks are really good. I think they're the most consistent team, and they've been doing that. We're just gonna be try to be consistent all year. It's a toss up for me. I think if I had to choose, I would go with the Celtics. All right, Jason, go ahead and get that money. The next game does not have a line on it, the Grizz versus the Warriors. And before I forget, before if I didn't say it, the Lakers versus the Mavs don't have a line on it. It might be a pick'em game, not quite sure. I think I said a 4-point favorite. That's my bad. The 4-point favorite was the Celtics over the Bucks. The Grizz versus the Warriors is also a pick'em game. They don't have any lines available at this date. I think the lines, whenever they do come out, is going to be heavily for the Grizzlies. The Warriors have been in great trouble since Steph has hurt his shoulder. They've struggled on offense, and they're looking out of sort. I get it; it's a Christmas Day game, and it's a home game. Memphis is going across the country, but I definitely expect this rivalry game to go for Memphis. They love to rub stuff in, whether the Warriors stars are there or not. I expect it to be chippy, but throughout the third and fourth quarter, I expect the Grizz to pull away. And the last game, the nightcap, ends up being the Suns versus the Nuggets. The Nuggets are 2.5 favorites. I think the Suns are absolute trash. It's just they just want to fight just because. But Devin Booker's obviously MVP candidate, and he can't do it by himself. I don't think the Suns fit together all the time, and Chris Paul is aging. I don't think the Suns are going to have more good games than bad games this year, and I think the Nuggets should pull away on this one. But boy, I could be wrong. We'll see. I can't wait to watch the Christmas games. And again, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Please take your time to comment. Let me know if it's your favorite team. You think they're going to win. If not, that's cool too. Just let me know. Also, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Heritage Sports. We love to do this. We love getting into the details of the games. We love the holiday season. So I'm really appreciative of each and every one of our subscribers out there. And by the way, we looked at college football games. Thankfully, the NCAA has decided there are no college football bowl games on Christmas. There's a game the night before, and then there's the game the night after. But they're both one game and one game. But December 25th, there are no college football games. So all you got is the NFL games and the NBA games. Merry Christmas, everybody.